Did you catch this video yesterday of Senator Ron Johnson? Johnson's gone absolute beast mode on Hunter Biden, which he should, because as I just said to you, Hunter Biden seemingly has his tentacles in every single country involved with buying our nuclear fuel. Kind of a bad thing, no? We really don't want to sell our nuclear fuel to enemies of the United States like Russia, especially when Chinese communists are involved, who are office mates with Joe Biden. I'm just going to suggest that's probably not a good idea. I can almost guarantee you if I took a poll of our studio audience of Joe and Paula, we'd get a 3 out of 3, me, Joe, and Paula. Terrible idea. No good. No bueno. Senator Johnson's been all over this, therefore the left hates him. So I suggest more of this as we go forward. Why we should be sitting back listening to hack Democrats and their media allies attack us with BS talking points every time. This is the new BS talking point, folks. The new BS talking point from the activists in the liberal media and their Democrats are every time we bring up something that's damning about the Bidens or the Democrats, what's the talking point, Joe? That's Russian disinformation. It's a conspiracy theory.
Yep.
They did it the whole time. Ron Johnson was ahead of this Hunter Biden story I just laid out for you about his suspicious business dealings with China months ago. And the media chimed in with, it's Russian disinformation. It's not Russian disinformation. It was real. He's tired of it, as he should be. Quick video here. This is Ron Johnson calling out. It starts with hack leftist senator Gary Peters. Gary Peters goes after Johnson, and Johnson just flips. The gavel goes down, the chairman gavel, beast mode time. And ladies and gentlemen, we need more of this. I'm going to follow this up with an article by Kurt Schlichter, which explains exactly what I mean by going beast mode, new rules time. Check this out.
Mr. Chairman, I got to respond to that. I mean, you're saying I'm putting out information. Well, one, I had nothing to do with this report.
You lied repeatedly.
I did not
you
author
lied
this.
repeatedly in the press when I was spreading Russian disinformation, and that was an outright lie. And I told you to stop lying, and you continue to do it.
Mr. Chairman, this is not about airing your grievances. I don't know what rabbit hole you're running down.
You
right
talked
now.
about
love
Russian
going down rabbit
disinformation.
holes.
Senator Paul.
This is simply not what we're dealing
Senator Paul.
with. But, Mr. Chairman, you can't make these
Judge
false
Starr.
allegations and then dropping it there. That is why this
Senator
committee
Paul.
needs to return back
Judge
to its
Starr, Senator Paul.
partisan things. This is terrible what you're doing to this committee and all the great work that you talked about.
It is what you have done to this committee.
It is not the
falsely
case.
accusing the chairman of spreading disinformation. Nothing could have been further from the truth, and you're spouting it again, which is why I had to respond. Senator Paul.
Mr. Chairman,
Judge Starr.
this is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Judge Starr.
This guy's a fraud, Gary Peters. He's always been a fraud. He jumps on TV, claims everything's Russian disinformation, has no evidence to back up that assertion at all, attacks the personal character of people like Ron Johnson, and then they want Robert's Rule of Order. Take Robert's Rules of Order and jam them up your caboose. I'm sorry. I don't know what battle you think we're fighting. And forgive me, folks, I'm not like trying to attack anyone in the audience here, but if you're one of let's just be candid. If you're one of those squishy Republicans who thinks if we're really nice to the Democrats, one day they'll see the light and think we're good people and vote for us and support us, I don't know where you got that idea from. Those days are over. They're not there anymore. They're gone. Social media, the 24-hour verified blue checkmark attack machine on social media forget it. Those days are over. Those days are over. There was limited space in the Cronkite, Brokaw, David Brinkley days to discuss on the evening news attacks on Republicans. They only had a half an hour every night, right? The New York Times only had a limited front page. Twitter is a 24-hour attack machine. What I'm getting at here is we are never, listen to me, we are never going back to the old rules again. It is not going to happen. It is not our fault. We are principled conservatives. We believe everyone has big R God-given rights. But if you're fighting according to the old rules, don't attack the press. They buy ink by the barrel. Don't go after Democrats personally, even though they go after you personally, because one of these days, people will understand that they're the bad guys and we're the good guys. You have grossly misinterpreted this situation.
You just heard Dan Bongino.